So the British got involved in this.
The Arabian Desert. A vast ocean of drifting sands and scorched, sun-baked rocks. Beneath these endless dunes, oil. The lifeblood of our new mechanical century. For more than 400 years, the Ottoman Empire has ruled these lands, controlling all that's to be found here. But the Ottomans do not rule unopposed. Small bands of Bedouin rebels have united to overthrow the empire. They strike without warning and then vanish into the desert. Fighting alongside them is a lone British officer whose exploits have earned him wide renown. The world has taken to calling this man Lawrence of Arabia. In the desert, you rely on good planning, but you also hope for a dash of luck. And luck was with us when we learned of a recently derailed Ottoman train carrying a most interesting piece of cargo.
Come out! It's over! Well, you did not think we would be fast enough to catch you here, did you? Lawrence of Arabia.
Actually, I was rather depending on it.
Lawrence. Well, this is very clever. Now the hunter becomes the hunted. So who might you be? How enchanting you are, my dear.
Ahmed.
I'll show you enchanting. If it weren't for you, I'd be free.
Free, is it? You'll be free when you're dead. And I'm happy to tell you, the Empire intends to grant you all this freedom very soon. Even now, an engine of destruction scours this desert, obliterating your allies, your families, your homes. Soon there will be nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Soon all that you know, and all that you love, will be ashes. You will all be free to die. Oh. Ah, you animal!
Zara!
Now I understand that you would like nothing more than to strip the flesh from that man's feet and send him off into the desert naked to die. But think about it.
You're right.
I'm sorry. My friend here, she can be a little brusque.
You're going to tell me how to lie to your train, so we can lure it into a trap and destroy it.
Impossible. To even begin to talk to that train, you would need an entire book of communication codes.
Oh, like this one, you mean?
You can never stop the progress of machines! One day, the whole world will take your lands and the precious black gold beneath its sands.
We shall see, my friend.
Oh dear.
Of course,
Well-
obtaining the codebook was not enough. To destroy this Iron Dragon, this Canavar, as the Ottomans have named it, we had to send it 3 encrypted messages telling it to stand down. There were Ottoman outposts scattered along the railroad tracks. The commanders there carried high-priority message capsules. We had to use those to send our orders. Infiltrating the village wouldn't be easy. A full detachment of Ottoman soldiers had occupied it. The Ottomans had chosen an isolated location for their desert outpost. It seemed lightly defended. It was also well stocked with arms and equipment. The ancient ruins were all that remained of a civilization now lost to time. The Ottoman Empire brought in the modern world with a host of armored vehicles and field guns. 3 commanders to eliminate, 3 personal message capsules to be stolen, and then sent with our false orders. How Zara tackled this dangerous and audacious mission was up to her.
That tank was following me a second ago. Dude, kick her ass.
Although you see, the message had already been sent, my dear. Though not the message you would have wanted. Lawrence was such a good host. It almost seemed rude to escape. I made sure to note the location of Lawrence's camp, of course. Which means the train knows too. Twice, you told that train everything was clear. But I told it exactly where to attack. The beast has your scent, my dear. And it's coming to slaughter you and your little band of rebels. First, the firestorm from the cannon. Then, up close with the troops, to slaughter any survivors. The legend of Lawrence of Arabia.
You slipped away just in time. Tilkitchi was a fool to think we'd ever stay after he escaped.
The carnival won't stop hunting us.
No, it won't. Let me think. The train's coming a long way. So it'll have to stop to take on water. That's where we strike.
Agreed.
Fighters.
When I blow the lines, the train will be trapped. So when you hear the blast, you need to attack them with everything you have.
It's good. But you know that there's a chance the men may not come. You may set off those explosives and find you're out there all alone. You know that.
I guess I won't know either way until I set it off.
Wow.
Man makes plans, and God laughs. As it turned out, the small town where we would ambush the train had a significant enemy presence. Those troops would have to be dealt with before the explosives could be set.
I killed everyone anyway. When I did choose hard. Oh my Jesus. It's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful.
vengeance can be a sweet or bitter brew. How did you find it, Zara?
And you're right, we do need to think bigger, act bigger. Maybe even the Suez Canal. Tell me, what do you know about battleships?
One day, all this will be over. The war to end all wars will be won by one side or the other. The guns will rust, grass will grow, and there'll be nothing left of any of this. The land will heal itself, as everything does in the end. We'll be long gone by then, but maybe not forgotten. History only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us. Then the future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did, how we lived, how we fought, and how we died. When this is all over and the war is won, they will remember us. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look death in the eye. And we will fight.
Hey guys, so finally I'm done with all 5 of the campaign missions and this little end bit of the Battlefield 1 campaign. Overall I'd love to say that the graphics were absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at them on the screen now. And the stories as well, which I've heard are true. I will be doing research into it, and also all the codex entries, I've got an idea for those. And basically, apparently all of these stories are true, or as true as they can be to what actually happened in World War One, some of the scenarios and things like that. So that's awesome as well, and just the concept of World War One, the time that this was all set in, it really does change up the battlefield a lot, and especially with the beautiful graphics and the emotional stories and all that. And just as well, just I mean, look at the way that they've made everything. They've actually took the sort of mental damage that World War One had on people and took that into effect, and then made the maps around that. And you can just see from the state of just everything right now, the trenches and everything, it's just amazing. So about the codex entries, I think once in a while I might pick a feature about the game, this being Battlefield 1, and actually do some research into it, get some screenshots, get some data, and actually sit down and just talk about something that I find interesting about the game, or something I think needs fixing about the game, or something, you know what I mean, just something that stands out to me about this game. Hope you guys have enjoyed this sort of series of just the campaign cinematics. I thought it was too, you know, it would have been too big of a job. I mean, I had it prepared, but I thought a lot of YouTubers have already done it. It's nothing new, you know. I put together a little cinematic thing with all the cutscenes just instead. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love this campaign, and if you want to see more, then feel free to like and subscribe down below to, support my channel. Leave a comment. What was your favourite, what was the favourite story of yours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, I've just got to, say out to Dice as well, that ending message, and especially the one at the start as well, really, the one at the start really throws you into the game and really gives you a whole perspective of what the hell went on. And then the 5 stories are really gripping and really intense at some points as well, and they really do get you wondering and things like that, you know what I mean? They do grip your attention, which is exactly what you want from a game. You want to be entertained, and I was entertained. And me loving his history and learning about these things and that, I did learn quite a bit of just, and from the codex entries I've read a few of them as well, and I think you guys would benefit from reading those as well. So if you do have this game, go and read the codex entries. You do learn quite a bit. If your friend doesn't read them, you can kind of oh, I know this, that, you know what I mean? But basically, if you guys want to see more of this type of thing, maybe even going over some things in the codex entries, like weapons for instance and things like that, then leave a comment down below, tell us what you think, like and subscribe to support my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.